Let's come at this from a moment you probably recognize. You sit down to watch something you're genuinely excited about. And 5 minutes in, you realize you're not fully relaxed. Not because the show is bad, because the sound never quite settles. That's the tension the Signa S4 removes. This is for the kind of person who wants their evenings to feel effortless. You don't want to manage audio. You don't want to think about settings, subtitles, or whether the next scene will be too loud or too quiet. You want sound that behaves like it understands how you actually watch TV. If this has been on your list at all, it's worth checking the current price and stock early. Soundbars that quietly fix real problems tend to move faster than people expect. The realization usually comes during normal use. A conversation-heavy scene where voices feel thin. An action moment that sounds big but hollow. You notice you're constantly adjusting volume instead of enjoying the story. That's when you know your setup isn't supporting you anymore. Once you switch, the experience changes almost immediately. Dialogue feels planted and confident. Bass shows up with purpose instead of rumble. Everything sounds organized, like the system finally knows when to step forward and when to stay out of the way. You stop riding the remote and start leaning back. You notice it during late-night watching when you can hear every word without pushing volume. You notice it during movies when Atmos effects add space without chaos. You notice it even during casual TV when sound feels fuller and calmer at the same time. This isn't about impressing guests. It's about consistency. Once you experience audio that stays balanced scene after scene, basic TV sound starts to feel unreliable and tiring. Waiting feels harmless, but it's usually where regret creeps in. Stock shifts. Prices move. And the moment you finally decide you're done compromising is often when options tighten. If you're worried it might feel ordinary, that doubt fades fast. What surprises you isn't volume, it's how natural everything sounds. Nothing jumps out. Nothing disappears. It just feels right. Here's the benefit people don't expect. You feel less mentally tired after watching. When sound stops demanding attention, your body actually relaxes. There's a quiet confidence that comes with owning something this practical. You don't explain it. You don't tweak it. You just enjoy knowing your setup finally works with you. Voices stay clear without effort. Bass adds weight, not noise. Scenes feel more immersive. Low volumes still sound full. Everything feels balanced. It's not a full theater system. Placement matters for best results. Eventually, the comparison loop breaks. You stop asking what's louder or bigger and start choosing what actually improves how you live with your TV. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you keep postponing. If you want sound that finally lets you relax into what you're watching, this is the decision that pays off every single night.